Oh, God. And this. Yep. The puns keep coming. Oh, the puns keep coming. Roberts, I've never seen him make a mistake. Of course, he's coming in with the good meat. Good man, Robert. Good man. Let's get out of here. Get out of this fortress of puns. The punishment. Oh, God, I can't believe I did it. Oh, God, help me. I did it. Okay. Got a burger in me. Felt like, hey, we got a burger in us. Sweetie, if I can impart any form of wisdom upon you right now, and not that it was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side. We rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Amen. We should hit them up on Dad Book. Let's get to making ourselves a fine profile. Oh, yes. Work on some stuff. See how long I can sleep for. Let's see. I'm like, throw a party. Would Robert come? What does that mean? All the other dads in the neighborhood invited. I'll see if they get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it isn't looking it's looking tight, and you may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun. Okay. Yeah. Heading out. Driving off into the night. Bless her heart. Yeah. Aw. There she is, wandering off, thinking she can do whatever she feels like. Dang it, Amanda. I trust you to make good choices. You're our favorite daughter, okay? Also our only daughter. When we tried to switch daughters during the Brian battle, we weren't able to. So, there's that. Friday night, most likely to. Paul should quickly fall asleep with the History Channel. You know what? We're gonna pick some nice, obvious ones. Watching the History Channel. Trusty Grill. Ones we think that we have, we think Robert might like. I don't think it actually means anything, but still. Turn-ons. Street smarts. Look at you, Robert. Okay. Well, I mean, I think President of Space is still a valid decision. What's your favorite? We know somebody who likes war documentaries. Your ideal date? Arson. You know, how can one turn down arson? Never leave home without. A cool knife. What the hey? Spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. See, wasn't so bad. Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. All 6 of them. Alright. 7? 7 of them, I think. There should be 7. You should message one of them. More than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Robert's profile. We read it before and we'll read it again. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Wow. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Kaikoma? I trusted Kaikoma. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Gun. Not actually a bad answer. I mean, depending on what inhabits this island, that could be what saves your life. Well, your turn-ons. Don't talk to me. Too bad. You'll have to suffer. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter. Well, let me just say, I mean, besides owning a house, you've at least accomplished the aesthetic. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. Gotta love it. Just a fun-filled adventure. Taking a few things from those that, hey, realistically don't need them anymore. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. I mean, it sounds insecure, but realistically, a good decision. I spend a lot of time thinking about. You ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? I think we have, Robert. I think we have. There we are. Let's message him. Will he answer us? Robert, please. We have a mission. Robert was pretty nice, a little odd, but nice and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit there a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Silence. Hey, it says that he read my message. Ooh. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I don't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back onto Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History Channel. Ooh, Naked and Afraid. Catching the Deadliest Ancient Aliens is on. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 50. I'm having trouble following this. Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butt. Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch. Huh. Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Jack to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich. Microwave some eggs. Mustard jar. Huh. Why would you microwave eggs? Just make a sandwich, man. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? Well, the Standwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassembled my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finished my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple of moments poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. Wow. No look beyond the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something Space Jam. Dad? Oh God, we've been found. I turn around to see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, Amanda Panda, you all right? What are you doing? Not singing Space Jam and dunking basketballs in our house. I found the hoop and I'm taking it to the hole. Huh. Pass me the rock. Oh, laser the ball to Amanda. Granny toss that apple. Put up a brick. I lead the league in blocks. Set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other players try to retrieve it, that's a... Just kidding! Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. Art of War, bitches. Oh, that's my kid. Amanda, language. Sun Tzu wouldn't care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language. So, once you write something as timeless as the Art of War, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Oh, dude, I'm cool. I just saw like this really cute dog on the way home, and it let me pet its belly, and I couldn't contain my emotions. I know a few people like that. Sure, that's all you're upset about? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. As long as it's not Robert, he looks tough.
Ah.
Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh, okay. Just making sure. Maybe we should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with full court press. Wow. Man and I play ball for a little longer when we cooked dinner together. Then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Good job, people. Afterward, Amanda and I dig out a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecular deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace with creme fraiche, of course. Wow, fancy. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Oh my god, I'd moved on. I'd almost given up hope of that reply. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. You up? Wait. What does that mean? What you doing? Thanks, Amanda. What am I doing? You're just chilling. Watching TV with my dollar. I'm working on my motorcycle. I can't lie. I don't have a motorcycle. He'll know. I'm just chilling. I type back chilling. Amanda deletes the D and hits send. The G deletes the D. Oh god. Deletes the G. It'll make you look way cooler. A couple of moments pass by. Another message pops up. Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. I'm a learned man. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You're trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jem and Kim's. Jem and Kim's again. With our buddy Neil. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. Hey, we are reputable, okay? It was only that one time, and you wouldn't even remember it because it was in a previous save file. I throw on a nice jacket, run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jem and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Try to look cool. Hey buddy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, Skipper. Oh, we've been upgraded to Captain. Robert and Mary are here. Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figure we needed a drinking buddy. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me.
Come on.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Oh, okay. I mean, and he's like, it'll be fine. Like, it's giving you that face. Like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm worried.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Something beer, something tropical, whiskey, straight up. He would love it if we had whiskey. Would we actually choke and die? Will he know what we're up to? because before we drank beer and suddenly we're drinking whiskey because it'll impress him. Oh God, Robert. Please give me a sign.
Huh.
A dad after my own heart, huh? Oh, he loves it! He loves Orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Mary, here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. That's what a person with a cross, wearing a cross should say. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Oh, holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. You look, I'll be honest, you look like old pros at this. You really do. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. Oh, we're walking the town. Reminds me of my college days. We just drink a few and then just start wandering around the neighborhood. Maybe we'll find a swing set. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, we're going from bar to bar and not just wandering around a playground. That's cool. All right. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed? Irish Eye we're drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Oh, Mary does not approve. Puns are the lowest form of humor, handsome. Try harder. Ouch. Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary. Put your fangs away for a second. Yeah, Robert made a pun earlier. We walk into Irish Eye we're drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Ooh. I make fruity Irish cocktails. Beer might be good. Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. He loves it. He loves it when we drink whiskey. Be honest, whiskey is pretty good. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Yeah, probably for the best. Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot 1 gulp and burps loudly. That'll put air on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty.
Hey.
Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Oh, well, you know, at the very least, we don't have to worry about getting too shit-faced. Hey! I paid for that. Handsome, be a dear and get us another round, will you? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kind of snuck in some pot brownies into the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad, and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. Wow. Get fierce at the bake sale. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
Hey.
She called the cops and told them the time had stopped.
Come on.
Barry looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What?
Hey.
You know, the devil's lettuce.
Hey.
I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. One ablaze. What? No, I'm a law-abiding citizen. You with the feds? Oh, I gotta tell you, you with the feds. I work hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it run. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly. Oh. Oh, Robert. I'm so pleased with us and our decisions right now. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine.
Hey.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Could you get the next round? I'm like, I don't want to go and bring up Joseph because I feel like that's gonna put a bad. It's gonna put a bad vibe in the air. I don't want us bringing up how it is you're out with two men at a bar drinking at the second bar of the night. Perhaps the eligible bachelor. I could see her getting on to us. Despite looks, I think that she's a smart woman. She knows we'd be trying to get rid of her. The next round would be the easiest, but we could also end up blackout drunk. Ooh. The eligible bachelors might be too much. Get the next round. You trying to ditch me, pal? Oh, she's got us. I just love whiskey. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Handsome wants some alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Oh, God, she's on to us. She's on to us. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Oh, now if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Oh, go with God. Nice seeing you.
Ugh.
Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. What about her and Joseph? What about him? Oh, he doesn't like this conversation. I'm glad we didn't bring him up. You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to across the bar, where she's making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Oh, Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. He also giggled helplessly earlier, just saying. Oh, man. You know, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? Oh. You know it. There's so much wild in me. I have a child I need to care for. Oh. There's so much wild in me. You know it. I'm like, okay, definitely, obviously one of the first two choices. The question is whether or not you know it or there's so much. Like, I don't want to come on too strong. I want to come on too strong. But I kind of do. I get so wild, I've got old Safari in here. Just really wild. All the time. Oh, he hates it. It was a horrible joke. Orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool, and he probably hates small talk. So how are things?
Hey.
I hate small talk. Ah, fuck. Okay. Too many people here. And this isn't necessarily you. But too many people think they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of that silence.
Hey.
If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Talking a lot for a man who's speaking on silence. Oh, all right. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain out of somebody's eyes. Not just their life, you know. It's all their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory, every experience I've ever had. Gone. No.
Oh.
Great. Me neither. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate.
Mm-hmm.
Just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously.
Oh.
Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom, and I assume crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Wow, don't say it out loud, handsome. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll.
Huh.
Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary?
Oh.
Brother, Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists it's not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this. This is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see. God, not your house again, Robert. I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. I love the sex shop back there, which I can already see is clearly fun.
Oh.
Wait here, I'll be right back. Oh, maybe that's the computer store. It says, it's the sex shop. I was like, it's probably suspicious that it had open windows like that. But all I saw was the top of this, and I was like, I don't know. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles and brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers! Wow. This is... Keg Stand Craig and you would have something in common. I would like to see you go head to head. Though realistically, I'm pretty sure you could drink them under the table. Beer is not the same. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It's delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. Oh, I started to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip my wine and watch cars drive by.
Oh.
Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. As a man who we are aware had a flaming tennis ball launched at a police station, I will say this is right up Hanson's neighborhood. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand, look at the stop sign, back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know it has to be done. I got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. Oh. Got a problem with authority. I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving.
Oh.
Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. That sounds awesome, Robert. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Piece of Pizza. Oh my, what a tongue twister. Ta-da! Oh my, what a hot and ready. Fresh to order right here. I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh, wait. Handsome, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Of course. I mean, not gonna be like, hey, screw that, I hate pizzas. Especially if we're this drunk, it will all be great. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. Got some food in us. Because we've done a lot of drinking. We hear noise coming out of the slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. I love my daughter. I should go home to make sure she's all right. I'm so tired. You betcha. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh. This suddenly makes sense. Did it really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers at the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try and make sense of the movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. I like your style, Robert. I like your style. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest! I know you! It's me! Your neighbor! Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead! Shut up! It's beautiful! No, you shut up. Ernest crumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard for this film to happen, and you're gonna sit here and appreciate them. Okay. All right, Robert. I had no idea you got so sentimental when you're drunk. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good. And, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll. Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee? What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. You don't want some of this, Ernest. What do you guys want? Why'd you go in there and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is gonna be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. You were gonna take on 2 adult men. That's your plan. Oh well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. It's a rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity. I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you. That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classic mainstream slob have you been served your entire life? Classist. Wow. There it is. What?
Really?
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Wow. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel of the mass media shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now you've done it, Ernest's friend. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I drive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts. All right, buddy. Talk like a punk, hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What?
How dare you?
Don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fill your role as the main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this. And consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though. They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Excuse me?
Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. But I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for defending my honor. Thanks for the dinner and a movie. Thanks for the adventure. I'm just like, I'm like, we want to be honest about, like, I'm not sure if there's a bad answer, but I'm not sure he'd want to be painted as a good guy who defended our honor, though we did have dinner and a movie. But would that make it seem like too much of a traditional date? And he would rail against that. I see the problem is we're starting to think too much about it. I feel like we're second guessing ourselves. I mean, the adventure obviously is nice, but it might make it seem like we just went and hung out. Like, dinner was $4, the movie was free, but you got it. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder, and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. That was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang out again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside, and I stumble my way back home. Date complete. Woodworking, angry about weather, paranoia, whiskey, high on the whiskey. Mary, decent amount of cinema. Rank A. We did answer one question wrong. We pissed him off with that one answer. But A is respectable. It may not be S rank, though I do believe we are superior. I'll take it. I will take it. We deserve it. What a man. Knife Dad, 1 of 3.